Hey,
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone listening
We're
and
back.
watching. We're back.
What
What's
was
been going on?
Oh man. Well, I had a nice trip down in England.
Mm-hmm.
I had a few chill days just down there.
Yep.
Then I came back, and here we are. It's been kind of like a bit slow going, but
Yeah.
I've been having fun being back in Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as fast as we wanted to start. Makeshift.
No, because
This year.
my van's dead for now, so off the road until further notice. But we're working on getting that back into shape.
Still be doing loads of podcasts.
Yeah.
Which is good. We're enjoying them.
I like it.
Technically we'll film 4. The first one didn't go up because it was so incredibly bad.
Oh yeah.
Um.
Forgot about that one.
So we're getting used to it. We're getting used to talking to each other. We still have the Christmas tree. It's it's not even Christmas.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a new plant.
Oh
an
yeah, a
on-Christmassy
nice plant. Yeah.
I think yesterday was Orthodox Christmas, so we could get away with it, but now it's over.
Yeah.
And if you'll notice, the back is being almost complete.
Yep.
Kinda.
Literally, just need to put some chipboard on it, and then just glue on the floorboards.
Yeah.
And then we're fine.
What's going on? What did you? What kind of stuff you got going on?
Just in general.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of stuff going on. Still writing away.
Yeah.
What else has been going on? College starts for me tomorrow.
I'm excited to be back doing stuff again.
Yeah. I need to fill my time. Like over Christmas and New Year's, makeshift hasn't been really.
It's too much
going.
time off.
It is, and I don't like it.
I know.
Like when you were in France and like Canada, I just felt like we could be doing like
I know.
more abandoned castles.
Yeah.
Which we can talk about. There might be a possibility of halting the series at the moment.
It's just whenever we can do it.
Just whenever we do it,
Yeah.
we're
As soon as
having
we
some
can.
struggles. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it'll be good to get back.
Yeah. I'm very excited on. I got a little drone, like a mini drone. I
Mhm.
can't wait to try it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're gonna hopefully at some point next week we'll have some free time to like take it
Yeah.
out to like a park or something and
For
see
sure.
how it works.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the ones where you like control it on your phone and then
Uh-huh.
but it's still pretty good.
I mean,
It
yeah, of
records
course, yeah.
decent quality video
Uh-huh.
from what I understand.
Yeah.
But it's like a little mini thing. It's like this big. It's not like one of these like massive DJI ones that you use on like an actual film. But
Yeah, they cost like 11 grand.
oh yeah, like they cost very much.
A lot of money.
But it's good to have experience getting those
Of course,
drone
yeah.
hours up.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We started scratching off some
Some movies.
films.
Yeah. Sorry, my voice is very weird today. Yeah, we just finished Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Hell.
I don't know what to say.
I don't
It
know.
was so strange.
Feels like a dream. Like it didn't. Like, did we really just watch that?
That's
Yeah.
kind of like what it is, though.
I mean, yeah.
Because it's like it takes you to like this like spirit world, and it's like almost like it was a dream. Because then
yeah.
the conclusion of the movie, it's like the
Just
parents don't
Did
remember.
it happen?
Yeah.
Or?
It's like, did that even happen? Very,
Yeah.
very weird. And it was weird. There was Blockbusters around still when I was growing up. So we went to like a Blockbuster and picked that up. I was maybe like 8 or 9 years old, thinking it was going to be like a kids movie. And it's not really a kids movie at all. It's really like scary and serious.
Yeah.
It's just like, it looks very like very colorful and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then so we brought that home, and then it's just crazy stuff happens.
Yeah.
And it was freaking me out.
It was weird.
But it wasn't even really the movie I remembered. It was almost like we watched like an extended cut or something. Because I
Yeah.
remember it being like an hour watch,
Oh.
start to finish.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
that
was.
was.
I think I remember the film. Like I've maybe seen it somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe not watched the film, but I know of the film,
Yeah.
and it kind of reminded me as well, which was freaking me out because the whole thing, it's like into your past, like your memories. It's like
yeah.
with they're trying to find that dragon
Yeah.
kid, and it's like he's in your past, but you don't know when. And I was watching the film like I've seen this
Yeah.
before. It's
So
getting
was everything in that, was every spirit in that bathhouse part of her past that she had to work through? Like, what was going on?
yeah. Was it just for her? Was
Yeah.
it like yeah?
I think there was like some Academy Award for that movie that was like a big deal.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Oh,
like
I know
the
it done
first-
really
was
well.
the
Yeah.
first animated film to win Best Picture,
Possibly.
or was it like the first animated film to get like Best Screenplay? Like,
Yeah.
it was one of these like big like milestones for like an animated movie, because it was like a really serious animated movie, whereas before it was just like kids movies that were kind of being animated, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, scared the crap out of me.
Yeah. I scared the grab at me downstairs like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go through films. We've got a lot of time now that we can use together. So
Yeah.
we'll fill that up with
Yeah.
weird ass
I'm looking
films.
forward. That's one of the ones, when you like go online, like you figure out like, okay, what were they trying to convey with that movie?
Yeah,
Were they,
that would be
did they
cool to
not
look
go-
into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't really know what they're going for. It's kind of like a weird consumerism,
Mm-hmm.
like greed thing, maybe,
Yeah.
that they were going at. But with the gold, like the guy giving away all the gold and then eating people,
Mm-hmm.
the no face guy. I don't know. Maybe that's just me like putting a stretch
Yeah. Yeah.
on it. But yeah, fascinating stuff.
Yeah.
I thought.
I mean, it was pretty. I enjoyed it, and you made a point about the score being really good as well. Like the music
Yeah,
is
good music,
really good. Yeah.
Good music
Um.
and like very artistic.
Yeah. Oh, it
Just,
was
like,
good. Yeah.
Very like good, like just really cool stuff. Just like stuff that I cannot think of just off the top of my head, like the four-armed guy in the boiler room. Like
Yeah.
all these like different like characters are so weird.
Mm.
I like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just
It was cool.
completely wacky and wonderful.
Mm.
Yeah.
The first 10 minutes of the film compared to the rest of the film
Yeah.
is so different.
Oh my god.
Like I continuously was making like getting even more like what is going on here.
We want to take a quick moment to talk to you guys about crewbible.com. Crewbible.com is a brand new resource for people just like Clark and myself who are looking to crack into the TV and film industry. Go through courses to become better qualified to work on set, and not just get that first gig, but get continuous work in the industry. And our favorite part, crewbible.com is absolutely free and even optional to sign up. When you do sign up, you get access to networking as well as storage space, and even discount codes if you're also using getcrew.eu. You will, of course, end up loving this lovely website so much that you might want to spend some money there, which you absolutely can. There is a merch store, and if you use the discount code MAKESHIFT Media, you can save 10% on any cozy sweater or hat that you would like. Overall, we're super thrilled to have Crew Bible as our first endorsement, and we're very excited to see it blow up.
So yeah, we recently had a night out. I say recently, 2 days ago.
Yeah, it was fun.
Was that a night out
Yeah, kind
or
of.
was it evening?
Well, okay, I was working, I was writing with my friend, / co-writer, or whatever you want to call him,
Mm-hmm.
all day, and then you and your friend were in the city center as well.
Yeah.
So then I swung by you guys, had a drink with you, and then
Mhm.
went back, and then came back to the city center,
Mm-hmm.
and then, yeah, because I was wearing just like regular, joggies and
Yeah.
everything. I want to look good. So
Yeah.
I hustled back home, got on a quick bus back into the city center,
Mm-hmm.
and then I looked all spiffy, and we were ready to rally.
Mm-hmm.
And on the subject of IDs, when we met up with you, you really threw a wrench in all the plans.
Yeah,
You didn't
yeah.
have your actual
Yeah, yeah.
license.
No, yeah. It's like the yeah, the young Scot card is not the way to go through Glasgow.
do it?
No, I just
Why do you do it?
yeah. But I mean, the places we did get in, it was kind of pretty gay.
No, it was very gay. It
Yeah.
was funny because we were just like, we didn't get into one place, and it was my friend. Both of my friends are bi, and they go to like gay clubs all the time, and so nothing new for me. But then like we go to one, we didn't get in, and then we were walking, we were trying to figure out where to go next, and then we just got approached by this guy who was like promoting for another place, and he's like, just walks right up to me, he's like, "You have a beautiful smile."
He
I was
did,
like,
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And then it was like, are you looking for a place to go? And then it was like through him, like kind of basically escorting us to the club.
The gay club,
He like
yeah.
got you in basically because he's
Mm.
like, that's not really an okay ID, but go in you go.
Yeah. He was cool.
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah.
And then that place was dead.
That was so bad.
Yeah, but it was the first place was fun.
There was a toilet guy as well, apparently.
Yeah, you didn't go to the toilet there.
I didn't go to the
What do
toilet.
you do when there's a freaking? Okay, it's almost like it's way easier to not tip the toilet attendant when the place is rammed, like super busy. But then when you're the only person that's been in the toilet for the last half hour, and the guy's just like in there, like tapping his foot, hanging out, and you're the only guy that's in there, and it's just like this awkward silence.
Did you tip him?
No, of course not. But like I can reach for the towel myself. I can turn on the tap myself. It's so weird having someone there with like a squeezy bottle of soap. I'm like, thanks, man. Like,
Get out of the toilet though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just so weird.
When you said there was a guy in the toilet and you were freaked out, I thought it was like this drunk gay guy that came up to you and he was trying to hit on you. Something. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not
No,
going
no,
to the
no,
toilet.
no, no. It was literally like a guy who's paid to be there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Toilet attendant, not like a toilet creep.
That's why the guy is there, you know, to
Literally.
to attend in your washing
Washing hands.
and to make sure you don't die in the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got the smelly, like, colognes and stuff.
Yeah.
Or aftershaves.
It's
as you
just
call it.
strange. It's so weird.
It is so weird. I kind of...
You don't see them at McDonald's. I'll tell you that.
No, you don't see them at
Yeah.
McDonald's. Could you imagine if you were at McDonald's and someone was in there with like some like Lynx body spray, like asking for a tip? That was so funny.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
into
hand
that.
them a chicken nugget in the toilet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we need more nights out though. Like,
You know what is a huge like? You know what's a huge turn off for me? It's like wow.
that was an awfully strange honk, wasn't
Yeah, it's like from the 1950s.
it?
Ooga. You know what's a huge like red flag for me is like when I see people posting on their like Instagram stories like bathroom selfies, but they've brought their like drinks into the bathroom. Have you ever seen the people do
Yeah,
this?
that's
Like if it's like a red cup or a beer bottle or whatever, and it's like on the. Do you know how much like bacteria and stuff is like floating around in a bathroom? And you're just like bringing in. You can bring like snacks in there, like appetizers as well. That's the same thing to me. It's just gross.
yeah, it's just weird.
People be doing that.
Yeah,
And that's a red
too
flag.
many people be
A
doing that.
huge red
Too many
flag.
people be doing too many things now. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
stop, be normal.
Bathroom selfies are okay, but
The
just don't-
selfies, yeah, go for it.
I'm not opposed.
Eating off the counter, nah,
Yeah.
that's too far for
Too
me. No.
far for me. Yeah.
Yeah, the point where it goes past possibility of E. coli, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss me with the E. coli.
Oh, for sure, especially in toilets. You can get a coli anywhere.
Anywhere?
I'm sure you can. Maybe not in this country, but yeah.
I think it's like a beef thing.
A beef.
Yeah. Well.
I thought you said obese.
No, not obese. But like, I think E. coli is like one of these like things that is generated by, like cows digesting corn or something like that. Because
Yeah.
apparently like cows aren't supposed to eat corn. It's not
Oh,
the natural
okay.
diet.
Yeah.
Corn's like very, cost effective to produce because it grows vertically.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
So it's
correct. Yeah.
not- So it's like it takes up less room, so you get more calories per square foot
Yeah.
when you're farming. So that's why they feed it to like livestock.
Oh, okay.
Chickens can eat corn, but cows aren't supposed to. It's supposed to be eating grass.
Right.
So it's like their natural enzymes, they get all messed up, and then there's suddenly all these like weird bacteria in
Yeah.
their stomach. Bacteria.
Which is okay for them. It's like not too bad for them. I don't think.
I don't think so. I don't
Is it?
know.
I thought it was just. I don't think it kills them, does it?
I'm not sure.
Because then if it
That's
kills
not-
them, surely they'll go, right, that's killed them. Let's feed it. Let's put it in fucking Iceland. Let's let all the old grannies eat a coli.
No, but
And
I've
then they
seen.
die.
Like, have you seen Food Inc? That documentary, and then they go into the stomach of the cow and like pull a bunch of stuff out. It's all crazy. But I don't think it kills the cows. I think it could kill you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Can kill me.
But then like it's not really in the meat. It's like if like stomach stuff gets all over the meat and the after processes. Well, like at a slaughterhouse and processing.
True.
Then you got trouble.
Personally, I don't know anyone who's had a coli. So
Cook your steak, cook your bolognese properly.
Yep.
I don't know.
Which I
anyone who's
did.
ever got
Maybe a
E.
bit too much.
coli.
Overcooked it.
I had someone like call and say that they got E. coli from something I sold, but it didn't really make sense because it was a steak that you would cook, and we're like, did you like? It just sounded kind of like they were already kind of known to be like complainers, so I just kind of like didn't take them seriously, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
In hindsight, maybe I should have.
Maybe.
But
Are they
yeah,
dead now? Do they?
No,
are
they're
they
fine.
alive?
I'm sure they're fine.
You sure, guys? You sure?
That was
They might be alive.
That was November 2019.
You were still working in the butcher in 2019.
Yeah. Actually, no, I wasn't at the time. I would have been working at that Mexican place, and then COVID happened, and then I went back to the butcher shop at like the start of 2020.
That's
Yeah,
very
'cause, like-
close. I didn't think you were there like that.
Late.
Not that long ago. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was doing hospitality, and I was making more money in hospitality, like bartending and like doing events and stuff.
Yeah.
But when COVID happens and that completely gets taken off the table as an option for like career, because they didn't even like at first they weren't even letting people do like takeaway. Like everything closed. So it was literally like if you don't work with food or if you can't work from home, you're not going to make money, and you're just going to get that like I think the monthly income or like the emergency. Everyone's locked down, so the government gave you like money was like $2,000, and I'm like, I want more, so that's why I went back to work. at the
COVID.
butcher shop.
COVID's been 3 years.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
How many times have you had it?
0 officially, but I think I had it.
Really?
Yeah.
You never tested positive?
No.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Can you think of a time where you like did have it though?
Early, well, maybe early last year,
Mm. Like when
like before the course.
2022?
Yeah, I was quite bad ill.
beginning?
Yeah. But my cousin, he thinks he had it in like December 2019 when it was like just about, but he was like badly, like all the symptoms after it came out. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, wait a minute, I think I might have had that, and he's not had it since.
Do you know? I know a lot of people that said that, and it was just like, really? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like one guy said he flew back from Portugal in like that December 2019, and he was like violently ill and everything. But a lot of people just get sick traveling.
Yeah, maybe.
Either way.
Like he was just chilling. He just got it and then just
Yeah.
got something. But he thinks he had it, but I don't think he's had it again since.
Yeah.
He might have.
I had it in Barcelona. It sucked because I had to like get a hotel room. To
Yeah, he
myself,
told me
and I
about
was
that, yeah.
Basically, just stuck there until I got negative.
Mm.
So that was no fun.
Yeah.
Then that's the only time that I think I've had it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've never tested positive otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had like when I got the booster, I was like so rough because it was like not that long after I had it. I think it was only like 3 months after, and so I had just like violent like sweats and everything, like these like serious like side effects.
I
That was not fun.
don't think I was too bad with the booster. The first time, the second time I was quite ill though.
But
and
you got 2 boosters?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
yeah, you're meant to get 3. I'm pretty sure eventually, but
Well,
that's
I'm
probably
behind.
not going to happen anymore.
I'm a bit behind everybody.
Yeah.
Give me that shot.
Yeah, I don't think I was too bad the first one. The second one, I can remember being quite ill, just like in the bed, just
Yeah.
chilling away from the world.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I was like full cold sweats.
Yeah.
Just like ruined.
Not good.
Yeah, it was really not great.
Yeah, I've got something that just reminds me of the pain of like, it's not sore, but like, do you know how when the jag goes into you, there's that distinct like sting
Yeah.
every
Like
time.
a pinch kind
Yeah, so every time someone touches my arm, I expect it to be like that now, and it's really weird. Like this arm is fine, like I can do that, but see if I do that,
You have this
I have
expectation
I
that it's
have the
gonna feel like
expectation
that?
it's going to feel exactly like that,
You got some.
and
like,
it's really weird.
was it traumatizing for you to
I
get
don't
the
I don't think it was. I don't think it was traumatizing. It didn't
Some people
hurt. It
hate 'em.
didn't. But it's just like I can remember that, and now I just think like, oh, is that going to be the feeling that every single person touches my arm? It's really weird.
Weird.
It's weird. Yeah.
Did they have to do like what they do with babies, where they like distract you with like a lollipop or something? And then,
No,
like,
I
inject
don't
you?
mind it. The first time I got a jag, the first time I got a jag in like my teenage years, I was like 15, and it was in school. I can't remember what we got.
Yeah, they do. Like they come around with like
It was like the
HPV.
yeah, it's like the
and stuff like that.
STD jags,
Yeah,
like, so
yeah.
you don't die.
Yeah.
And they put it in, and they burst a blood vessel, and it went all over the.
In your arm?
Yeah. Because apparently, like, some people can have close blood vessels or something.
Right.
And she'd put it in, and all the blood went all over her apron. She's like, sorry, done it another place. I was like,
Damn.
yeah, but I can't remember it really. I don't think it hurt. I was just like, it's blood. It's
We all
not
had
blood.
like that one kid that passed out on those days.
Oh.
There was always one kid that didn't.
Or
have
that
blood.
one like girl who was like the whole day, and she
Yeah.
comes back and she
Yeah.
like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Or the one person who freaks out and it makes it even worse as it's going in. She's like punching the person that's trying to do it, and you're like, what?
One of the worst things I ever experienced was a needle in the back of my throat.
Oh,
Because so I used to get like really bad tonsillitis.
tonsillitis. Yeah.
Like tonsil infection.
Yeah.
And so it got so bad one time that I was hospitalized, and then they were like poking around with a knife trying to find an abscess, which is
Damn.
like a bag.
Yeah,
of,
yeah,
like, ugh, right. So they were looking for that, and so they had to freeze the throat to do that because you can't just go in and stab around.
Yeah.
So with my mouth open, I'm conscious. I'm looking right at it down the barrel of this freaking 6-inch needle, and they just put it all the way back, and then I feel it pinch, and it's just like you have no choice but to just be like it's frozen in place, right? Because if you move, like it's just gonna like make it all worse.
Yeah.
It was really, really horrifying.
Yeah.
But then once they freezes it, is fine. But then you're just picturing like someone's literally going in like your mouth with like a little knife and they're trying to find goo. That was horrible.
Yeah, I don't think I've had many painful experiences,
Hospitals.
honestly. It's better over here.
You never had painful experiences?
I think I have, but I don't think it's like brutally painful.
What's the worst pain you've been in?
Oh, I don't know. It's a good one. That was pretty sore when I just basically put a spring through my hand.
A spring?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like a spring, like I was like 11, 12.
Yeah.
I was just playing. No, I wasn't 11. I was like 9.
Okay.
I was just playing on some like old furniture.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I
Oh.
was kind of like balancing on it, and there was grass, and there must have been like a spring or something that
Right.
fell off one of the couches or mattresses, and I fell back and put my hand down,
Uh-huh.
and like the spring went shh. And so yeah,
Through
yeah.
the like so super
Yeah,
shallow,
yeah.
but like across the hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
So
my
what happens when
God.
it came out like?
Ugh.
So wait, so feel that part of my hand there.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Right.
it's quite muscle and stuff, you know. And
Sure.
I feel that one.
I don't know any difference. Oh, that's like tense. That's gooey. That one's harder.
It's horrible.
Yeah. Why is this one harder?
I don't know. Something came
How-
out.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
yeah. And it's not. It's yeah. It's no. But
Can
so
you
I've got
use
this
this-
scar there, and it's like
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I did break this wrist as well, but this hand is weaker than that one. But I don't know if it's got to do with the wrist or the.
Well, also if you're right-handed, it's just gonna happen.
Of course.
It's natural.
Yeah.
That
That was pretty sore. I can't remember it really. I was probably just in shock. I think my
how
hand.
did you break the wrist?
I was on a wall and fell off and died.
You want on a wall?
I was like balancing on a wall once again, probably like 9, 10.
Okay. So you
Just
on
being
the
an
street,
idiot, and then just fell off and smacked. It was a really tall wall as well, and I hurt my knee.
but no like injuries when you're playing like hockey all the time.
No. Oh no, yeah, my fingers, yeah,
What do you mean?
just sore fingers all the time.
From what?
Hockey?
Like from just clenching the stick? What do
No,
you
like
mean?
smacking the stick.
Other people smacking your hand with their stick.
Yes, yeah, like clashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like breaking.
Yeah, but
fingers,
that
or
wasn't.
is it
Yeah,
just-
so it's not really sore.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Why don't you wear gloves? Like in ice hockey.
That would make sense. Ice hockey.
Yeah. You wear gloves.
I don't
people are
play ice
hacking.
hockey.
Oh, I know, but why don't you wear like? Why is that not part of the?
Well, they box each other. They should be wearing boxing gloves.
Yeah, well, that's hence the gloves. They usually
Yeah.
take off the helmet and the gloves to fight.
Yeah. I mean, I had a tattoo, and that was the jag was sewed on the tattoo.
Really?
Like I can imagine, like, so the tattoo that goes in like 100,000 times, like
Yeah. But you're sort of getting used to it. It's
yeah.
sort of
But
just
that
a little
I
bit of
can
burn.
like I can imagine that going in, the amount of times that the tattoo ink goes in, that would kill me. I think, like that would be awful. But that was at the first. I don't even think it was sore. The only bit that was sore was going closer to the vein,
Mm.
and I was like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
But the whole time I was like, oh, that's weird. It was more strange than sore.
Gotcha.
Which is why I want to get more. But like, tattoos are a lot of money as well. It's to do with
Yeah.
time apparently. It's not to do with how big the tattoo is. It's like
Yeah,
how
I don't
long
think
it
the ink
takes.
It's just their time and
Yeah.
expertise that you're paying for.
yeah,
I don't have any, and I'm perfectly happy.
yeah. Are you thinking about getting any?
Not really. No.
Do you think you will?
If I had a lot more disposable income, I
Mhm.
would think about it. But
Mhm.
there's nothing I really want like so badly
Mhm.
on me. I'm like fascinated with like the art that goes behind it. Like I have a really close friend of mine who's still living in Toronto. One of my closest friends that I grew up with, and he owns his own tattoo place now. And so I follow his page and I see all the ink that he does. And
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Nice.
I just like, to me now, like to just start. It'd have to be really something I really, really wanted.
Yeah.
And I don't think picking one just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Would,
I got
would-
this-
would be satisfying.
Yeah, I got this from my grandpa when he
Yeah.
passed away. So
yeah, it's really nice.
yeah, so that was the reason I got that. But I think I just like the idea of like meaningful tattoos.
Yeah.
So when the time comes, I'll get like a good meaningful tattoo. She'll be good.
Not to say that one's not meaningful, right?
Yeah, of course. That's
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
my first tattoo. It's probably probably the most meaningful I'll ever get. But like, I think that's a good way to get tattoos. Like, if you don't like the idea of having tattoos, if you want to get one but you don't know why,
Mm.
get one that maybe means something like quite a lot to you.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's on there forever. Has to have a good reason.
Yeah.
If it's like some stupid little thing that you forget about.
Maybe that's why I don't have any because I have a really hard time just caring about things in general.
Okay.
So it's just like, what am I? When it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah.
And then I guess maybe I could just look like, Post Malone, just like have like a billion tattoos because he probably also doesn't care about things.
Yeah.
It could go either way.
Mm.
But then there's people
Too
who care
much that you
about
don't care
things,
that you
have,
don't
like, one
care
or
what
two.
you've even got on you,
Yeah.
or too much that you just.
He's just like got like
Yeah.
tattoos all
You
over
should
the
get
place.
makeshift right in your forehead.
Yeah. And he's got these. Have you seen his tattoo? On
Oh,
his neck? The bull
freaks me
horns?
out,
Oh
freaks
my
me out.
God.
Freaks me out.
Yeah, that would be painful.
Mm.
Most
People get their eyeballs tattooed. Like, why?
Oh, dude, there's a guy
No.
in Canada. Not his eyeballs, but there's a guy in Canada who's such a big fan of Avatar from the first movie.
Mhm.
He's got blue tattoos all over his body. I think he's in Edmonton, and he's like a plumber. I'm pretty sure his car, like his pickup truck that he uses for work, it's also like all decked out with Avatar stuff. And I'm pretty sure his company's called The Way of Water. It's all insane, but like he's blue from I think the neck down. I've seen. It's
no.
absolute madness. I don't know if he's seen the new movie yet. Probably
He's
seen
in
like,
it,
he's probably
probably.
seen it like 4 times.
He's probably in it.
Yeah.
He is an
The
Avatar.
only non-CGI character in the whole thing.
5'7".
Did you see it yet?
No, I've not seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
Still only seen the first one 73 times.
73 times.
Probably.
I like
honestly.
it.
It's good. No, I like the first
I
one.
liked the new one.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was really well done.
Yeah, it got a lot of hate though still, but it's just.
I don't know. It's just like one of those things that people like to hate because it was so expensive to make.
Yeah, we talked about this last episode actually.
Yeah.
But that's true. People also said it was violent, like too violent, and I'm like,
It's an action movie.
it's an action movie. What do
Yeah.
you expect?
Yeah.
I think I also said this last time. We're just having a bit of deja vu here. Yeah. There's not a lot of new movies. Oh, sorry, there's a lot of new movies coming
Yeah.
out that I'm excited to watch.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, that
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Can't wait for
We
that.
watched the little speech earlier. Not earlier.
I
earlier
Am Become Death.
this year.
Yeah.
I Am Become Death. What else is there coming out?
Off the top of my head, you know what I watched the other day that I liked was the Knives Out, and I want to see the Knives Out Glass Onion one now. But I have not seen it yet,
Not seen it.
so I'm a little bit behind on that.
Yeah.
People talk about that one right now. So I
Yeah,
feel like
it's
I
all over
feel
the
like I wanna
place.
see it.
Still not watched Wednesday, and I don't think I will.
Oh no, I'm not watching that.
No.
That's just not in my wheelhouse
Nah,
of like
it's not.
interest. So I'm gonna just pass on that one.
You've not watched Dahmer yet, have you? The
No.
document. You really should watch
No.
that. Dahmer.
Do you know I was talking with if you like true crime, what was his name? William Briggs? William something. There was a case called Limbs in the Loch in like 1999.
The Loch.
Yeah. And so it was this murder / disappearance. Then this guy down in Ayrshire, he picked up this guy kind of Dahmer style and chopped him up, put his limbs in Loch Lomond and other lochs in Scotland, and then he brought his head on the ferry over to Belfast from Stranraer, and they put his head overboard, and then the head washed up in Barassi along the Ayrshire coast, and that's how they ended up finding out how it all like connected, because the currents from the ferry route would always wash up there, so anything that came from ferries would wash up in that. So that's how they found who had ferry tickets that day. And I was talking, it's my friend's uncle who worked the case, so it was really cool. So I met him and we were chit-chatting about it yesterday, because you kind of know how I like stumbling upon like really cool like crime stories in real life. I was asking him a lot of questions.
Of course, I would be as well.
Yeah, it was really neat.
So they found him.
They found the guy that did it.
That's crazy.
And he's in jail. And I think recently he applied for parole and he got turned down.
Yeah, no wonder.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And it was apparently like they really almost got away with it, because they like redecorated. I think it was probably a very gruesome scene. They like redecorated the house in Kilmarnock that he did it at with all the same decorations, but then they went back to like the security cameras at the B&Q that they bought all the decorations at, and they saw like the family like helping him cover it up. It was a whole thing. It's really, really freaky.
That's really strange.
Yeah.
There's some weird people out there. I like serial
Weird.
killers. I don't like serial killers, sorry. I like serial killer. I'm interested in them. I think it's interesting.
It's weird how wrong things can go
Yeah.
in your brain.
Yeah.
Like
Some people to actually think about there's people doing this like right now,
Yeah.
especially in America.
Yeah.
Like America's known for like just dodgy people. So I think they said how many is like in America now, like 90 serial killers or something. Active serial killers.
Whoa.
Yeah.
90.
It might be like 70 or 90 or something like that.
That's
But I
actually
know it's
so scary.
high double digits, yeah.
One of the cool. Have you ever watched that the documentary on the Cecil Hotel?
The woman that goes missing, yeah.
She goes missing in the roof.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. She was definitely murdered.
You think so?
Man, there's no way she wouldn't have. Why would? No.
So she's in the elevator. She's like clearly losing her mind. She's looking out at something.
Something, yeah.
And then she gets back in the elevator, and then that's the last you see of her.
And
she
then
gets
she's
off at like the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
And climbs a fire escape. Is the theory?
And then she's apparently dead in
And
a water tank, and she had no clothes on, and her clothes are outside.
Yeah. No chance she didn't get married.
No, the clothes are inside. Sorry, which is even harder because how can you take your clothes off like that? It's like in water.
If you were drowning, why would you?
Like, oh, just let's take my clothes off. Yeah.
That makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
No, that's
preventing your clothes would make you float. If anything, yeah.
Dude, weird.
Yeah,
very,
doesn't
very
make sense.
weird.
Apparently, that hotel is also haunted as well. And
Oh, totally. And the Night Stalker was Night Stalker was also active in that area in that time. So he probably had victims in that hotel. Should we take a break?
We'll take a little break here. Hello. We just want to say a quick thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. We love putting together the Iron Girders video, and we want to cover more hidden gems like this in Glasgow. So if you have any clubs, venues, or exciting hangouts that would make a good short doc, let us know in the comments below.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
I believe in there's some. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know if the word ghost, like ghost, can be taken as many different things. Like, I don't know about. I'm gonna say yes.
You say yes.
Yes.
I say no.
Ah.
But here's one thing that was really wacky.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was working on a movie in the summer, we were working on like an abandoned office building right in the city center of Glasgow, and I got onto the roof because there was like we were shooting on like one of the highest floors, and so I went up a couple stairs, and then there was access to the roof, and I blocked it with a brick, and then I climbed up even from the roof. I was just enjoying the view, take a few pictures because it's cool to be up that high, and then I go up to this like I take a like a fire escape stair up to the top of the roof. And there's a little like maintenance hut that's on the roof.
Yeah.
With the door open.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk up and there's like some graffiti on the wall. And I could hear breathing on the other side of this door. Did I ever tell you about this?
Don't think so.
So I'm hearing like this like
Right.
Like distinctly like some weird breathing sounds from this other side of the door. And I kind of was like, okay, maybe someone from my film that's up here. So I'm like, hello, hey, hello, is anyone in there? Get no answer. So I shine my flashlight in there from my phone, and I tipped the door open a little bit. I'm like, hello, anyone in there? I can still hear some movement and like breathing, just like a little shuffling, And but nothing jumped out at me, like it wasn't like an animal or anything. And so I'm just hearing
Yeah,
stuff.
because you would think at that point,
yeah,
like if it was an animal, would have
yeah, if it was a
scurried
squirrel,
away.
it would just like
And
run
if a
away.
squirrel's
Yeah,
breathing
exactly.
like that, they
It would've
squirrel.
been a big old squirrel. So no one responds, and I walk away, and I continue my little walk around the roof. All right, and I go back, and I'm like, okay, I'm not really satisfied. And there was a hole, like a pipe that went from one side of the outside wall to the inside of this maintenance hut. So I looked in there, couldn't see anything, and then I went back around to the side that had the door on it, and it had been moved back to its original position. And so at that point, I was like, I'm not saying hello. I'm not doing nothing.
You didn't go in?
No.
Oh, you should have went in.
No, what? It was literally, so I opened it to maybe about 2.5 feet. And so I could see half of the room that was in there. And it was just like, there was some stuff, but it wasn't like distinctly like someone was living in there or anything. But it still freaked me out enough that it was like put back to maybe like 6 inches max opening. It was
so
really,
do you
really
think
strange.
that there was someone in there or something?
My theory is there was somebody squatting up there. How they would get up there, I have no idea. But that's what I think is someone was
Still creepy
living
though.
in that hut. I was freaked the hell out. Because think about it, if you were living on a roof, you wouldn't want to
talk to anyone.
You wouldn't want to talk to anyone because you wouldn't want to be like kicked out or like
Yeah.
have the police called on you
Yeah.
for living up there. And it was like an abandoned building, so it's like probably not safe to be there. Like, we got obviously like we had permission to film there, and then I kind of got in trouble for showing up on the roof from production anyway. But it was worth it. It was so cool.
Yeah, that's.
It was right at Trongate, so like it has, you can see like the big clock tower.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bell. Not a clock. Yeah, it's a clock tower. There's no bell in it.
Yeah.
It's just a clock tower. And then like all the traffic going through. It was a really nice view.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, I'll just check up this this staircase here and see what's going on. That really freaked me out for a couple of days there.
That's I've
Not
had
bad.
some stories.
Yeah.
I've had some weird things.
Yeah.
It's just some of them I don't. That's why I kind of believe that I don't know. There's no other way to explain it. Some of them, it's just like, well, how?
So you're saying like you have like an agnostic approach? You're just
Yeah, like if then how?
Right.
Like, there's some things I always remember having weird like connections or not connections.
Okay,
like
let's get into specifics. What
okay,
are you talking
well, first of all, I'm gonna set a timer on my phone. It's fine. We can continue talking that one's not
about?
on. Yeah, it's just like I remember when I was younger. I can remember it vividly. Like my mum was in the kitchen and she was making something, and I was on the couch. I was just, I don't know, being a child watching. I was like 2, 3 maybe. And my mum told me this because I can't remember, but I can only remember one thing about it. And she was like, just cooking away, listening to music. I don't know, just do nothing really. And she said I shouted, "Mum, like come here." And she's like,
Okay.
What is it? Oh, there's a girl on the couch. So she crapped herself, ran in like, what? And I'm like laughing, like giggling, like pointing at the other side of the couch, just saying, "Look at the girl, look at the girl." So she crapped herself and was like really confused. And she was just like laughing away, and then she went back in. And then this happened for like 10 minutes, and I was just giggling and like talking.
How
like,
old
just
would you have been? So this is a story that's
like
been told to you by your mum?
2, 3.
Whoa.
And we're just giggling away, talking, literally like answering back. Like she said I was like saying like how old I was and like what my name was and stuff. And she kept coming in like to see if I was talking to the TV or if there was a person on the TV asking questions or like a kids TV show.
Yeah.
It was nothing. So she kept going in and out. And
like
it was
a Dora
like
the Explorer type show.
yeah.
What's your name?
Yeah. And I kept, and apparently this is where it gets weird. She was telling me to describe like who is this person. She's like a little girl with, brown hair.
Yeah.
And she was in a polka dot dress and stuff like that. And then, so it turns out like I know what she looks like now. I can see her vividly, like in my brain.
Yeah, because
So-
the story's been told to you enough.
But
Yeah.
like, how? Like, why would I have done that?
I have no
Like,
idea.
I know people have like imaginary friends and stuff, but this was out the blue.
At 2 or 3 though, it's not like you're thinking to play a prank. You don't have
Yeah,
that
not like
developed.
in my brain. I'm talking to someone like I'm just wanting to just. So still to this day, my mum is extremely confused.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I can.
What house was that in?
Oh, I was in East Kilbride, I think, or something. No. Oh no, I was home. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was so like. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, so it's creepy as hell.
That is very creepy.
It's weird.
What was the story that you told me about? There was a dog, black dog.
Oh, I can't really remember that. That was weird though. That was like
Wasn't it your brother?
the friend. No, my brother's friend.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was like, it was, well, first of all, can I tell another story first before I forget it?
Yeah.
It's another thing in this very house actually.
Oh no.
So
How recently?
a year.
Okay.
No, a year and a bit.
Oh, I knew you at the time, didn't I?
No,
No,
you
okay.
didn't. Probably like 5 months prior.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I'm
Um,
not meaning to
No,
delay the
it's,
story.
no, it's all good. No, it's fine. We'll get plenty of time. So basically, my my grandpa and my gran lived in this house,
Yeah.
and my gran passed away when I was like 7, right? And like I'd known her, I remember I talked to her and stuff like, and she had like, I always remember her being like always, kind of like happy and just always done something for you, even if she had dementia. She was like forgetting things. So I remember her, and when she died, I obviously wasn't really affected because I didn't know what happened. I wasn't. So I always remember her being happy, you know. She was always in like her dressing gown, her little pink dressing gown, just happy to be this little grand going about the house.
Sure. Just kicking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when she died, like, it's just years and years and years. Like, obviously I remember her now and stuff like that, and
Right.
makes sense. Blah 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 blah. I'd say about a year and a half ago, my desk was at the other side of the room, facing the door.
Yeah.
And I was just playing away. It was probably like 2 o'clock in the morning. Just playing computer. I was probably playing like Overwatch or something at the time. You know, I wasn't on Discord with anyone. I wasn't talking to anyone. I wasn't listening to music. Literally nothing. Just concentrating on a competitive game of Overwatch. And my door was wide open, like completely wide open. And I had like above the light switch, I had this little picture that was like on a nail. So you put it on the nail, so it comes out like that nail. You have to put it on, like right on, so it's firm on. So I'm playing Overwatch, you know, playing away. I'm looking at my screen, but obviously my screen is there, and I can see over the screen like halfway up the door.
Yeah.
So my peripheral vision, I can still see things, but I'm concentrating. Yeah. So like on Overwatch.
What'd you see?
So what happens is, when I'm playing it, the canvas thing, like, falls off the wall, nail's still in it.
Yeah.
So for that to happen, first of all, it would have to be brought up off the nail and brung on.
It jumped off the.
So it went
track.
up and flew off the nail.
Yeah.
So at that point, I wasn't concentrating properly. I was like, "Oh, picture's fell down."
Right.
But I'm not gonna get up.
Right.
I'm playing a game.
Yeah, you're in the middle of it.
Yeah. So like, I'm just playing away. It didn't matter. It didn't break. I would have heard it.
Were you playing Reaper?
I was a May main quite a lot. May and Anna.
May.
Yeah.
And support. Support.
May was a damage. I think she was always a damage.
But Anna.
Oh yeah. So So.
And May's like half support.
She can heal herself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah. So I'd probably play May or Anna.
Yeah.
I guess probably winning the game because I'm amazing. And yeah, so it's on the ground. It's been like 10 minutes. You know how long Overwatch games can be.
Yeah.
It's nearly the end, and I'm playing, and I'm like in the middle of attack, and I see this thing walk by the door, open the bathroom, like I see the bathroom go open, shut, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Like,
You
what?
stopped in
What
the
the
middle
hell?
of everything. That's like.
So that's when I was like,
What? So what's the thing? A light in the hallway on or off?
it's off. But
So you just saw.
So I saw not
dark
even a
shape?
shadow, but like, because my room light is on,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's lighting up that bit of the hallway, and I remember just this pink gown walking past, opening the bathroom and going in, and she was like, so I got up, like, I thought maybe I'd be scared. I'd be like, no, I was like, at basic instincts, who the hell is in my house?
Yes.
So I ran over, like, walked right past the canvas.
Yeah. That fell.
Yeah. I walk into the bathroom, open it, no one's there, the light's not on, nothing is, literally nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know I'm in a game and lights can flare, but no, that was like something or someone in a pink gown, a pink something walked past my room and into the bathroom and shut the door. And you've heard my bathroom door when it shuts, it kind of goes a like not like the lock, but when it shuts, it makes like a hollow wood noise.
Yeah, it's like a click or something.
Yeah, that noise, I heard it, so it happened. So like, and when I came back out, the canvas was in the hall as well. Like,
what?
I didn't kick it. The canvas that fell was like halfway out the door.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. I was being
Oh.
Yeah.
And that the canvas was opposite the desk, kind of like where the light switch is.
Yeah.
So it fell. So it would have, if you did kick it, it would have ended up in the hole.
It would have ended
Let's
the
say.
hole.
So that's plausible, but
Yeah, so I maybe would have kicked it, but I don't remember
but
kicking
then
it.
you
I wouldn't have
definitely
kicked over
saw
a canvas,
something.
like, and with glass on it, I wouldn't have done that. And
True.
I'd have to be some kick if I had
you were
glass on
already
it.
aware of it having hit the ground.
Yes.
So you know your instincts wouldn't have let you just step.
Yeah. So that was creepy. For that point in time, I shut the door every time I played any game ever, or shut the door at any time.
Yeah,
I
that's a
still
scary
don't,
one. I'm
I still don't
I'm
understand how the
sufficiently
canvas came off the wall. Doesn't make any sense. Like for a nail, like, it's like
Yeah,
imagine
no,
I had
I'm
a lip.
picturing It's like the little track on the back of a painting.
Yes,
So
yeah.
it's like the nail goes in and
Mhm.
it slides down
Yep.
through a thinner part
Yes.
of the track.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So it has to jump up and then.
So it would have to be pulled off, like, and even pulled it, you wouldn't even get it off. You'd have to make sure
Maybe.
it went right through the hole. Like, it's
Not into
just
that. I'm not into that.
Yeah, yeah.
At all.
It's weird. It's
Oh my god.
like I always remember things as well. I always used to see like a black figure at the top of the stairs
Yeah.
all the time, and I wouldn't go upstairs for like another hour
Oh.
because it's like it was
Here?
the same thing. Yeah, here. I
Oh.
told you this house is awful.
Ew.
It's a scary house.
And here we are in the attic.
Yeah,
doing a
the attic,
podcast.
yeah.
Ew. Mischief.
Oh, that's another thing as well. Like in that same stairwell.
Yeah.
Stairwell's dodgy, right? The hall in stairwell's
Yeah,
dodgy.
okay.
So I always kept seeing this black figure, like,
Yeah.
and it was always like looking down
From the bottom of the stairs.
from the
looking up.
bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah. And it wasn't like daytime, it was dark. So it could have been something, but it was always the same thing.
Mm.
Like the same disfigured figure. Like what the hell is that? Always peering down at me and always made me crap myself.
Oh my god.
So obviously as I got older and older, I kind of was like, okay, like, it's just shadows. Like I can looking up at it. Maybe I was thinking like, oh, I'm a child. You kind of make everything humanized.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a human out of everything. Like,
Yeah. You personify all this stuff that spooks you out.
yeah, like
Yeah.
a human I don't know if you know this. A human has an ability to make a face out of anything and make it look familiar. Like if you look at anything in the room and make it like two eyes and a mouth, you can make it look like a face.
Okay.
And you can make it look human to you.
Right.
So like, I guess you can find something.
Sure.
Probably.
Well, it doesn't help that behind the camera there's masks.
Oh yeah, of course.
Let's find something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, think about that.
Yeah.
That can be anything. So maybe that's what I was thinking. I was just doing that with like a whole body, just peering up at the top of the
You're
stairs.
just personifying.
So I was like,
something.
okay.
Yeah.
So as I got older and older, I'm not scared anymore. So I was
Yeah.
going upstairs, blah, blah, blah. And this one night I went downstairs to grab like a glass of water and like a packet of crisps.
Mm.
So I'm walking upstairs, just normal, looking down. Can't see anything anyway, but I know I'm on stairs, so I won't
Mhm.
fall and die.
Mhm.
So I get up the top of the stairs and I drop my packet of crisps. So as I lean down, like, you know, sometimes you just have this feeling
Mhm.
like that.
Let's just check where we're at.
Yeah. Sorry. I have this feeling sometimes like there's something there.
Yeah.
You can't quite make like a point of it. So I leaned over and I could just feel this thing like just over me, like
Mhm.
right over me. And I turned to my left and all I saw was just black. Like my hallway's dark, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But this was like
Darker than dark.
just this huge black thing
Yeah.
behind me. And as I turned around, there was nothing there.
Yeah. That's the kind of feeling
So
that
I'm
I
like,
get sometimes
get in the
when
room.
we're out shooting these abandoned places. I get that feeling one time when we were at the Caldwell house, but not the main house, when we were at the nursing accommodation. I think you even had me on video. Like I was like just shooting something, and then I turned to the left because I thought there was
Like
just, it
quiet.
just felt like there was someone there. Like it felt like the kind of turn, like you maybe thought someone said your name, and I didn't consciously like clock that. It felt like I was responding to something, and then once I had turned, then I was like, had that moment of like, why did I just respond to nothing? Like it was like a subconscious pull over to that direction.
Yeah.
But I don't generally. I love the stories. That's the problem. I think they're so fun to like tell ghost stories and stuff. I think it's like such a spooky thing and it's kind of thrilling. One time when I was maybe 12 or 13, like a young kid in Toronto, You know what Nicky Nine Doors is?
Not at all.
So you knock on a door 9 times and you run away.
Oh, chap run away.
Okay, so that we were playing that, and I had like my iPod or something in my pocket, and then we knocked on someone's door, and then ran away, and this was a house that was notorious for like really being pissed off about people knocking on the door.
The victims, yeah, always like the whole neighborhood.
So, but this house in particular, like we just knew that we were gonna get a strong reaction. Like we're gonna come out and be like, you know, that's what you're doing it for.
Of course. Yeah.
So, we got far enough away from the house that they wouldn't see where we are. Maybe hiding behind a hedge or something, and I realized, oh, my iPod's fallen out of my sweater, and this is like maybe 2007.
So it's a big thing. You're like, oh god.
So like this is like my most valuable possession.
The heart drop moment.
So yeah, I'm like, oh no, my iPod fell out in the driveway. I knew it, and so I went and tiptoed back up to the house that we had knocked on to the side door, because I was like, it's got to be. We did this. We knocked on the front and the side, and then we ran away. One of us knocked on the front, one of us knocked on the side, and then we both ran, so that they were getting knocked on multiple doors at the same time. Horrible thing to do to someone. Yeah. Don't ever do that. But when you're a kid, it seems like a good idea. And then so
if you do it, stick to one door.
To the side door, and their light was off, and then they flicked the light on, and I saw the silhouette of them. Couldn't see their face, right, because they were backlit. So I'm on the ground, like, looking for my iPod. The light comes on. I look up, and it's just this figure, like, the human outline. And my heart just, like, leapt through my throat. I was just like, oh, my God, like, scrambling. You know that kind of scrambling run where you're not even, like, on your feet yet?
Yeah.
Like, I got to get out.
Yeah.
And then I found the iPod on like the lawn.
Oh, okay.
Because on that run back, I happened to catch a glint of like street light on this like shiny thing, and that was the iPod. So it wasn't even in the driveway by the side door. Was that the man or was it a ghost? Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, was it proper like arms to the side and everything? Yeah, it was like a power stance. It freaked me out. It was like this like supernatural stance. It wasn't just like they were in movement. It was like I turned, and it was like the frame of what I saw and reacted to was so quick that I probably wouldn't have known if they were moving or not, because I was literally like, boom, silhouette, gone. Yeah. So if they were moving, I probably just didn't even take that in. Yeah. Because it was just like a brief moment. But then like that just freaked me out. I never did. What do you call it? Nicky knock? What? That's it, yeah. Chap run away. Chap or we call it chappy. Chappy. Okay, we call it Nicky 9 doors, and you knock 9 times on 9 doors. We don't have to. We are kind of cheating. We don't have to do it 9 times. We just chap on the door. Oh, okay. But I guess I don't know what it is about 9. Yeah. I think it's just making it worse for yourself. That scared the crap out of me at the time. Really badly. Well, I guess we might be scared on camera soon. That's all I'm going to say. Idea. Do some more exploring. Yeah. Yeah. Should we wrap this up? I think we should wrap up. Yeah. All right. I hope you all had a great New Year. Sorry for the shorter episode. We just run on things. We've got things to do as well. Yeah. And we hope you had a little spooky experience with us also. Yeah. If you had a spooky story you don't mind telling us in the YouTube comments, we'd love to hear it. And we could even talk about it next time. If you want to put it in the comments, please do. And let us know about your spooky experiences. And if you're watching us on YouTube, you can follow us on Spotify, Makeshift Mischief. And if you're watching or listening on Spotify, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Makeshift Media. That is correct, yeah. We appreciate both. We love the likes, and we just want to keep making more stuff. Yeah, you guys are doing great. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. All right. See you later. Ciao.